People say money can buy anything, but can it buy a child's innocence? Can it buy the right to erase a mother? My husband thought so. My name is Arya, and I fell in love with a billionaire. I didn't care about his money. I cared about his smile, his promises, his gentle hands when he held me close. We met when I was working as a waitress in a luxury resort. He said he admired my kindness, my strength, the way I treated everyone like they mattered. For 2 years, he treated me like I mattered too. Then I became pregnant. I thought that would make us a real family. Instead, it revealed who he truly was. The first time he looked at our tiny daughter, his expression wasn't love, it was disappointment. He wanted a son, a legacy, an heir. But he still played the role of a perfect father in public. Cameras loved him. The world adored him. I saw the cracks long before they shattered everything. One night after I put our baby to sleep, I heard him on the phone. His voice cold, sharp. Nothing like the man I thought I married. He said, "She was just a charity case, a beautiful distraction. But poor girls don't get to keep children who belong to billionaires." My blood turned to ice. I remained silent, listening. He continued, "I'll get full custody, make sure she disappears quietly. And Arya? She'll go back to the gutter she came from." When he hung up, I confronted him. He didn't deny a thing. Instead, he smirked and said, "Do you really think you can raise a child like her? You don't even belong in the same world as us." I felt my heart tear, but I stared straight into his eyes and said nothing. Because at that moment, I decided to fight the biggest war of my life. The next morning, his lawyer served me with documents. He accused me of trapping him for money. He demanded full custody of our baby. And worst of all, he claimed I cheated and that our daughter wasn't even his. He said he wanted a DNA test. I agreed immediately. I knew the truth. But what I didn't know was that he had already bought the lab. The results came back. Not his child. He stood there smug, victorious, ready to rip my baby away. They gave me 2 choices: walk away quietly or be destroyed publicly as a liar. But he forgot something. I'm a mother, and mothers don't surrender. We fight with fire. I hired a private investigator. We dug deeper, and what we found was worse than betrayal. Not only did he bribe the lab, he already had another woman pregnant, an influencer, a perfect trophy wife who could produce his precious son. He didn't want just one family. He wanted to erase the first one and replace us like used furniture. My investigator found the real lab where the first test sample had been sent before being swapped. That lab had the actual results, and those results proved our daughter was 99.9% his. The truth was mine now, and I was ready to burn his lies to the ground. Court day arrived. He walked in like royalty, cameras flashing, bodyguards forming a wall around him. I walked in alone, holding my daughter's tiny hand. He smiled at me with pity. The judge asked if we had any final evidence before custody was decided. His lawyer stood up, arrogant and loud. "Your Honor, she has nothing but a poverty-stricken imagination." Then I stood. I handed the judge a sealed envelope, the real DNA test. The judge read the truth. His expression changed instantly. His voice thundered through the courtroom. "This proves the child is indeed his, and this court does not tolerate fraud." My husband's face drained of color. But that wasn't the end. I wasn't done. I asked the judge to play the audio file recovered by my investigator, the one where my loving husband called me a charity case and promised to steal my baby. Every hateful word echoed in the courtroom. Gasps filled the room. Cameras captured his downfall in real time. His lawyer tried to object. Too late. The judge slammed the gavel. Custody remains with the mother, and this court orders an investigation into Mr. Caldwell's misconduct. In a single moment, the man who thought he could buy the world lost everything that truly mattered. He rushed toward me outside the courthouse, panic replacing his arrogance. "Arya, please, I made a mistake. We can fix this. I just wanted what's best for her." I looked at him, this powerful, broken shell of a man, and said, You wanted what's best for your image. I want what's best for our daughter. Then I turned away, and my baby squeezed my finger tighter than ever. Today, we live far from his mansion and far from his lies. I work hard, but I smile more. My daughter laughs freely, and every night I hold her close and whisper, "You are loved. You are wanted. You are mine." Money can buy labs, lies, and lawyers, but it cannot buy a mother's love or erase the truth. And when she grows up, I will tell her, "A billionaire tried to take you away, but your mom is stronger than all of his money combined. He thought I was too poor to keep my baby, but I proved. No one is too poor to fight for love, and that is a truth he will never escape."